r/ask Reddit. Men. What is something a woman would never understand? When I take my toddler to the playground without my wife, I too would like to chat with the other adults. I feel like I am barely even tolerated. Being around their children to make sure mine's okay and having good fun. Ducking. We can talk about cooking. Daycares. Just ducking talk to MEIAM, not even wearing a trench coat, and you don't know my Reddit name. Mayo made me look. Common ladies. He's frugal, not aggressive. Edit. Come on. Come on. You can choose. Having a boner touch the toilet seat. Touching the inside of the bowl is the real nightmare. The witch's kiss. The mystery of Stonehenge. Don't tell him, bro. They won't understand anyway. Trying to pee with an erection. Closest I ever got to practicing yoga. I swear I've pulled back muscles trying not to miss the bowl. How sensitive testicles can be. Sure, you sack tapped me last weekend and I didn't feel a thing. But when you grazed me 2 seconds ago, you hit just the right spot and brought me to the floor. It just happens. Old roomie got a puppy when I was living with her. Cute little corgo, but hyper. Came at me full force as I walked through the door after work and basically headbutted me in the sack. I went down. She jiggle shit herself. And Corgo just stood there waiting for me to wrestle him. It would have been a funny scene as a fly on the wall, but all I knew in that moment was pain. Jiggle shit is my new favorite word. Having a boner but not horny. And then when you get older, it's being horny without boners. Sadly upvoting. Lasai. That when two men hang out, it's completely normal to not talk about important stuff or at all. I once worked with a guy for 3 years and never learned his name. Best friend I ever had. We still never talk sometimes. I have a friend. Met in Dota 2. I found out his full name 5 years later when he sent me a wedding invitation. We'd always use our in-game names. Pinch and roll to cure sack itch. With the hand in the pocket too for extra stealth points. You think you're being stealthy, but we can tell what you're doing with your hand in your pocket. The Luong step on a humid day. Lunge, skliep. The Freeman Sand walk. Sometimes it just won't get up and it's not you. No matter how many times you shake it, you never get it all. You can shake it, you can squeeze it, you can bang it on the wall, but you have to put it in your pants before the last drop will fall. Mine was, you can shake it, you can squeeze it, you can do a little dance, but the last 3 drops always end up in your pants. Our silence has nothing to do with you. Most of the time we're just trying to figure stuff out. One time my GF thought I was mad cause I was quiet and asked what I was thinking about, and I was like, Taco Bell cheese roll-ups. LOL. A few weeks ago my girlfriend and I were lying in bed, and she said, I was just thinking about how much I love you and cherish our relationship. And I said, oh cool, I was just thinking about riding Dirty by Chameleonet. Luckily she thought it was funny. Cleaning debris from the toilet bowl with your piss stream. Edit. Wow. Never expected this to blow up. I can't begin to get back to everyone, so I'm just gonna leave a reply to a comment I made to clear some stuff up. Everyone understands that it is not real cleaning. It's not used as a replacement at all. It's just to remove unsightly large debris when the situation arises. It doesn't always work, but it works more often than you think. Only time it doesn't work is when something has dried to the surface of the bowl, and even then it still has a good chance. We clean our bathrooms frequently enough, but not every day or week. Shit happens, pun intended, between cleanings. It's not worth the time or effort to fully clean a toilet for something so small. Toilet brushes and plungers are the most disgusting things in the household. They are not cleaned by anyone regularly or frequently or even at all in most cases, and anyone who says they do are lying. There's no reason to use a brush when you don't have to. A brush should be used for actual cleaning and not for cleaning up after. There are literally thousands of scenarios where this could come up be used. It is at the user's discretion if it is to be or not. Men are aware of splashback and the potential risk since we've peed our entire lives. It is a complete judgment call that we are fully capable of. 6. With that said, not all debris is located above the water level. The stream is usually powerful enough to remove stuff from below it, thus being both useful and of less risk of harsh splashback. 7. It's not always your debris or even your toilet at all. And not everyone in the world cares about cleanliness. If I can pee and get a more sightly looking bowl at the same time, it's a little win-win situation for everyone. I got to relieve myself, and you being the next person don't have to face the same dilemma I did. And getting really disappointed when it doesn't wash off. Like, I piss with such vigor that I don't even understand how this is possible. What's with that? What you're thinking about? Me wondering if Tarzan was a virgin when he met Jean or if he used to beat gorilla cheeks. Nothing. Edit. Thanks for the awards, guys. But that's exactly what I'd like to hear. He wasn't fully accepted by the other gorillas, mostly just tolerated for the mother's sake, so I don't think he did. People being afraid of me because I'm a big guy. I can give off an intimidating aura, so if I'm walking behind a woman, she is often looking over her shoulder every now and then. I try to make a show of tying my shoe or slowing down so she gets some more distance. Sometimes I'll cross the road. I know why they are afraid of me, and I don't blame them in the slightest. It just hurts sometimes is all. As a big guy, the flip side is I've had several women over the years tell me they always feel protected when I'm around. I think it's context dependent. Certainly that's what women who I know tell me in a public setting. But I've also had a disproportionate number of women pick me out in a crowd to ask for directions. Help moving something heavy. Of course for tall shelves in the grocery store. That said, my wife, 5'2", has also said that she was extremely intimidated when we first met, and is always intimidated of large people. I'm 6'3", 250 lbs. The panic immediately after your first ejaculation. I didn't know what happened, but I knew it was a crime. I thought for a few minutes my dong was broken or something. My mom was an army medic, so I was familiar with the concept of pus and infection was. So when I woke up in the middle of the night with a whitish substance coming out my peen, well, you can do the math. It's probably a pretty similar panic to just waking up bleeding one morning, lol. 5 urinals in a line are only 3 urinals. 2 if someone is a jerk and uses one of the even numbers. The long-term plan is to take the furthest out spot then, so that when the psychopath is done, there will be 2 new open spots. Don't take spot 2/4 as response to someone taking 4/2 to begin with. You are just continuing an evil circle. Autographing snow. I yelled at my husband for repeatedly peeing his name in the snow in our backyard, so he peed my name so it looked like I did it. Dude's a full release male. How incredibly lonely men can be. For some crazy reason, society tries to discourage male bonding, yet men have just as much of a need for close relationships as women do. That's one of my favorite things about Jiu-Jitsu. Not only is it my sole form of exercise, but there's a lot of bonding with men and women. Sometimes my training partners will take my back and it feels like a really tight hug. They're trying to choke me out, but it's strangely therapeutic. Balls basically just sticky hand to your leg on a hot day, like a fried egg nailed to the wall. Our breasts stick to our skin too. Boob sweat smells like mayo on those hot days. That's enough Reddit for one day. How long compliments stick with us? We remember forever because we rarely get them. Edit. Thank you so much for all the awards and sharing your stories. Hopefully my comment encourages my fellow Redditors to give more compliments. Bro, for real, I was extremely skinny in high school and got made fun of because of it, and have been on and off working out for years, and during my last bout of working out I hit my highest weight ever, and one of my friends said I look really good and noticed I've put on weight, and that alone has kept me going for months. My ass was complimented one time in high school and I still treasure that moment. Shrinkage. I was in the pool, and you wanted to be my latex salesman. Especially when younger. Random boners. Always happens to me on public transportation. The only thing saving my ass, or should I say dong, from an embarrassing situation is an oversized sweater or my backpack. Truly the stuff of horror. The subtle but annoying aggravation of going to piss in a bathroom that you live in and clean, and going to piss, but your stream decides that instead of going where you want it fires radically northeast for the first second. Edit. Any just sit down comment doesn't understand. They'll never understand. Sometimes it comes out like a shotgun and not a sniper. I mean, Never assume you've got the sniper lol. The frustration is generally being the chasers. Do men generally like being approached? I've got a crush on someone. I wanna ask for his number but I feel like I'm being such a bother. Update edit. I got so many comments on here. I'll try to reply to as many as I can. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all of the encouragement. I totally went for it. It was so friggin' easy. I was totally awkward when I asked for his number. I had a plan to say something simple but my nerves got the best of me. And he just said yeah. So simple. I wasn't trying to get his number to jump into his bed. I really like this guy. But I don't just wanna do a pump and dump. Is that what they call it? I'd like for him to get to know me a bit as well. So I don't think me asking for his number was me screaming I like you a lot. I did freak out over my first text I sent him, but now it feels so natural. Whoever's reading this, man or woman, I implore you to go take that first step and see where it leads you. Yes, yes, a million times yes. Oh my god, it would save us so much mental work. Does she like me? Does she not? Please just do it. It'll save both you and him a lot of time. Even if he says no, you were bold and got an answer, no bother at all. Actually the complete opposite. Good luck, hun. Feel free to circle back to tell me as how it went. How starved men are for any sort of physical touch or genuine compliment. This is why I started telling all my co-workers, regardless how nice they looked when running into the kitchen. It was light-hearted, but there were always smiles on faces. The absolute real ability to actually not be thinking about anything at all. I always have to come up with some made up thought. Must be nice. My brother says the same thing and it sounds like a dream to me. I have TV static running up top pretty often at home. My girlfriend could tell me something and I'll just totally misses because no one's home upstairs. How much we literally just don't care sometimes. I don't care what color the couch is. I don't care where the cabinet sits in the room. You're gonna make me move it regardless. Don't ask me where I want it cause I don't want to move it in the first place. Just tell me where and I'll put it there for ya. Edit. Oh, that was way more popular than I thought it would be. Thanks everyone. So it isn't like I don't give a shit. Don't ask me kinda deal. Far from it. It's more that it just literally doesn't matter to us. If the partner wants something done, I'm there to support her all the way and do my best to help out and give an opinion where necessary. But sometimes it just really doesn't matter to us and it can be hard to express that otherwise. Do whatever it is however you want and we'll generally be okay with anything. As long as the couch isn't facing the wrong way from the TV. And it's not a passive aggressive I don't care. Frequently, no matter how smart, guys are simple in their evaluation and frankly prefer if someone else decides something needs to be done so we can do it. Ducking this. LOL. I don't care what the new rug looks like because I don't even want a rug. I don't care where it goes. Put it wherever and it won't bother me. I want you to choose the rug that you're buying. Buy the rug you like and put it where you want. I don't care LOL. To be fair, I think she just wants me to be excited for her new rug so I will try to hype up whatever she suggests because her happiness is my happiness. But I ultimately don't care what the rug looks like. I care that she's happy with her purchase. Whoa, you made it to the end? You're a ducking beast. I'll cut you a deal. Smash like and subscribe for more curated content, bruh. It's free and that's a great price.